What's up, everybody? Yo, hey guys, come on in. Welcome. Happy New Year. Linda's on time. Marla's on time. Hi, everybody. What's up, Facebook, MLSP family? Hello, YouTube over there. What's up, everybody? Welcome. My name is Brian Finale. Jim disappeared there for a minute. You'll see him in just a moment. And we are in the new year. How's everyone doing? Happy 2022. Who knew? Here it is, right? Who knew it would come so damn quick? How's everyone doing? What's up, Jennifer? You guys ready for the new year? And you guys, y'all building? Y'all working? Because I'll be honest with you, we have some really cool stuff coming down the pipe here, especially if you're an affiliate here already. And if you're a guest here, of course, you can always get back with whoever invited you to this business page, or if maybe you're in one of the groups watching the live stream, and we'll give you a 100% risk-free trial of this system for 30 days. And if you don't think there's value here, you go your way, we go ours. In fact, we'll even give you the dollar back. We love what we do. We love the home business profession. We love teaching, network marketers, especially marketing their companies just isn't going to, they're not going to teach. They just don't know, right? When it comes to like creating, offers and funnels and email marketing and list building, and maybe even creating your own digital courses and ways to add value into your specific target audience. So you can build relationships and really, build those bonds and connections so that you can point to, products and opportunity, and people actually listen and want to join. We have a lot of stuff coming down the pipe here this quarter to help take everybody in this profession, especially our beautiful affiliates, to the next level in their business. I'm doing awesome, Linda. Thank you for asking. Happy New Year. What's up, Stephanie? Good to see you. Hi, Jim. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? So I was just sharing the video to numerous groups that we have here inside of MLSP.
Cool. All right. Well, guys, drop us your links. Y'all know that, well, maybe you're brand new. We got a lot of a lot of new members all week, all day, every day here. So we're going to do a quick 2-minute just welcome to the family here. But for those who are, you've been with us for some time, you know that this is your call. We typically will go 40 to 60 minutes here. And sometimes Jim and I share stuff in the beginning, some updates. What we like doing is really diving into your stuff. Right. And we're blessed. A lot of our members come here every single week, and we get to hang with them and critique, their offers, the things they're up to. If they have questions on any of the software, Jim's here. He's an all-star with all of that. And we want to make sure that you're on the right track. Right. So this is Tuesday. In fact, I'll share my screen real quick here and just let you know what is good here. Welcome, y'all. Happy Tuesday. So this is your MLSP back office, and I need to put in a code. So welcome. This is right here. This is your banner that links to our VIP group, which is an extremely active group of paid active members here, entrepreneurs just like you, where not only our support team, our corporate team is in there, but all of our most active members and most active affiliates, where you'll get questions answered immediately. You can click on here to access the group. And notice this banner here: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every single day, Monday through Friday, we go. It's not just live daily coaching. We go live, and there's multiple touch points, 3, 4, and sometimes even 5 times a day. So it's not just live daily coaching. It's all day live daily coaching here at MLSP. And today is 4 p.m. Tuesday, the marketing mastery and funnel demo. Wednesday, tomorrow night, you click on the link right here. In fact, we encourage you to share this link. Of course, in your back office, it'll show and share your link. So if you see value in tomorrow night's topic, you could share that Wednesday webinar link. And when people register for that webinar, you get the lead. Regardless, even if you don't have an autoresponder or know what that is, they still dump into your MLSP CRM, which, if you're new, you may not know that a CRM comes with your system, which, is really comparable. I mean, gosh, we've had members join just for the CRM, and we've had people who have worked with Fortune 500 companies tell us that this CRM rivals the one they were given at like high level, C-level type positions in corporate America that comes with MLSP. And if you were to piece some of the pieces that come, with the software and the system here on top of the community and all the live coaching and training and access, that's where MLSP is a very unique offer, unique selling point for anybody in network marketing, because again, typically the marketing you're going to get in this profession is go talk to more people. Just go talk to more people. Oh, they're not open. Okay, on to the next one. On to the next one. And there's no real leverage. There's no real marketing plan. It's anyone with a pulse. You guys know the drill. I'm sure you've heard it from your company or other quote unquote gurus out there, right? We teach a little bit differently inside of MLSP, right? So Wednesday, I'll get to that in a moment. Thursday is social media networking and prospecting. Friday is happy hour. We have started streaming these to our business page, to like the public page, but most of what we teach here, you need MLSP. So if you're a paid member, don't think that you're getting the short end of the stick here, because you could get this training or some of our live coaching, outside. You don't need to be a member, because 99% of what we teach and train on does involve like the software that comes with membership. So it actually is a benefit that we're starting to do some of this coaching live publicly, because your guests or people you invite over to, come check us out, they're going to get a concept, get a topic, some type of strategy. They're going to get a piece of something, but to really implement it, they're going to need you. They're going to need the system. They're going to need the software. They're going to need, to have an MLSP membership, and that's where you get paid. Now, when you click here, guys, and if you are brand new, this homepage is pretty much, it changes regularly. Our team does a really good job of updating what's going down. And the most relevant, pertinent links are right on the homepage. Tomorrow night is the Wednesday webinar. And this is, I've got you. If you want to create a huge 2022, I'm going to give you a 3-step plan that I've personally used to, not only set up goals, but, actually hit them. And it's probably going to be a very contradictory to what maybe you've been taught about goal setting, about stepping into a new year and actually crushing, whatever life, whatever business, whatever you want. I'm going to have a different take than probably what you're going to hear from many people. And it's worked. It's been a pretty cool run over the last 14 years here inside of MLSP. So, and keep in mind, this is not, guys, gals, if you are an affiliate, don't think you're bringing people to Brian or to MLSP and you're being lost and you have to worry about them going and finding somebody else and joining. Like when someone registers here and they click on the link, you use this Wednesday webinar back here. Okay. When your guest registers, they're cookied to you. Okay. But their email address is now locked in our system, into you. So we do have our, if you go under the training, when you sign up as an affiliate under the start here, I think it's step 4 or 5, we introduced the affiliate program. It's completely optional. But if you want to learn more about how our sticky cookies or how Last Touch works, you can check out the strategies, and you can check out, how the actual affiliate program works, which is back here. Links off of here will show you exactly how everything is set up. But you can rest assured that if you use these links, right, when people register, they're going to be tagged to you. And many of our members, especially when they're just getting started, leverage, this is the webinar we've been doing every single week for 14 years, every single Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Here we go, baby. Right? You can use this link. And the topic changes every single week. It's live. It's interactive. When people register, again, they're cookied to you. If they choose to take the trial or buy any other course or launch or anything going on with MLSP, you get paid, which is a big piece of what we believe in here inside of MLSP, which is multiple revenue streams. Just in case a company goes this way or that way, makes a weird decision, or the company flops or launches something, or founders butt heads, or SEC, FTC comes along, we definitely want to, trying our best to set you up for success, not their company, not their network marketing company. We're on your side here inside of MLSP. And notice this is actually ending on Wednesday, guys. If you're an affiliate and member here, don't worry about, there's nothing to buy here. It comes with membership. But if you're wanting to go get a sale or two, this is coming down here tomorrow night at midnight. And then we're going to be shifting to something really, really fun, which you'll be hearing about very shortly. But the holiday's over. We'll probably bring this link back and just keep it public. We'll kind of hide it from the back office because it is a holiday, it's a holiday offer. That being said, it's very relevant to really anything because it's a 5-step, really 6, because we got that bonus day. It's 6 days on how to leverage social media specifically for the holidays. And yes, we're outside of Christmas. New Year's is past. But the concepts, the theories, it's a really sexy, really neat offer because it's $1 and it comes with MLSP membership. So just a heads up, we said we were going to leave this up till about the first week of January. Here we are. Tomorrow night, this offer will come down and we'll probably bring it back kind of silently over the next few weeks. Just if any of our affiliates dig it or like it, want to promote it, we'll at least unlock it again so that people can buy. And if you have links out there, those will still work. Okay. But this will, for all intents and purposes, be closing this Wednesday. And these links will all be updated here after Wednesday as well, with new offers and new links and new things to check out if you're an affiliate and you want to rock and roll with those. And here's the Start Here button. If you are new, where do you think you should start? If you are brand new, welcome to the family. If you're looking at this back office, where would be your guess to start? If you had to take a wild guess, this crazy system inside of MLSP, you just got started. You know that it's the system that's helped create the biggest leaders out there today. You know that you need help with marketing. You know that this tribe can help. You know that you need to learn about real marketing, becoming unique in the marketplace. Standing out, adding value instead of pitching and spamming and chasing, convincing, cold calling, chasing friends and family who have no idea, no desire, they don't want what you've got. They're going to tell you they want that, but gosh, if you've tried that, you know how much of a difficult uphill battle that is. Instead, what if we got in front of people who actually wanted the benefits of what you've got, product, opportunity, coaching, whatever that is? So I'm not actually looking at the chat. The answer to that question is right here, by the way. And we're going to kick off. We'll dive into your critiques now, or maybe we'll show some funnels of our own or play with the software if you guys want, whatever y'all want. But this is where you go. If you're brand new, one of either these two buttons, okay, they go to the same spot. Welcome to the family. All right, man. How goes it?
Very good. Very cool. Very thorough, as always. Thank you, B. What's up, guys? So, as you can see in a little caption on here, we want to critique your stuff. We want to answer your question. That's why we show up on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, all that good stuff. Wednesday being more of a training day. Tuesday is more of a day where we will show you stuff. If we have some new stuff to show you, we want to show you some training that we're working on. We're happy to go over that, but we really want to focus on making sure you guys get your questions answered. If you're using our software, if you have some funnels, even if you're not using our software, you want us to take a look at a funnel, we're happy to take a look at it and give you some advice, our 2 cents, take what you like, leave the rest, that kind of thing. So if you have any links, this is one of those rare times we will say, go ahead and drop your link in the comments and ask your question, and we will take a look at what you got. I did see one question up here that was, in your opinion, what is the best lead generator that I should use as a free business strategy tip? From Emily Bruce. So, Emily, I'm going to assume, you know what? I'm not going to assume. Emily, can you let us know what your audience is, who your audience is? What is the problem that you solve? Because as most of you guys that have been here, you understand that you really want this lead generator to be related to what it is you actually sell, how you actually make money, what the problem that you actually solve, so that when you generate a lead, you're not just generating a lead, you're generating a lead of someone that is actually interested in what you will potentially be selling them. Okay. So, Emily, if you want to give us an idea of who your audience is and the problem that you solve, we can probably point you in the right direction. At first glance, if you're in the industry, my recommendation, and Brian's probably would be too, would be one of those challenges that we have, because those are directly, beneficial to anyone in that niche, can really help someone kind of reframe what they think they need to do online. But give us some more information. We can probably point you to the right one. can you mask an affiliate link through URL redirection affecting the cookie? I feel sending out a link to the webinar with a username would deter the prospect. Michael, you have a couple of options. I would avoid masking personally. I've just seen too many things really get funky with masking. You know, if you're masking with a URL that's not secure, but you're trying to load secure the other way around or anything like that, I've just seen too much go wrong when you force mask a URL. What you can do is create a redirect so the link they click on at least does not have that username that you're concerned about. So, Michael, if you have a blog, you could use something like michaelaugustine.com/webinar or /go/webinar or something like that. If you have some way to create those redirect links, you can also create links inside of MLSP, inside of the under the My Content tab. You have a custom link section. Those still have mlsp.co in the link, but it's just a few letters and numbers afterwards. So you have options. My recommendation would be to not mask a link.
So Jim, hi, what's up there? Susan, hi, Anthony, Ryan, Monique, of course they are here. Of course they are here. Jim, who was asking about that offer stuff?
Which lead generator?
Yeah.
Emily.
Hey, Emily, welcome to the family. So I'm going to assume you're going through the start here. Really great question. We get that question a lot, and it's not that we if there was an out of the box answer, we would give it to you, but it's like Jim said, just to give you a little bit more color on that. We have a ton of out of the box solutions. We also have the ability under the my websites, under the custom lead gen campaigns as well. There's a way to kind of build your own without having to go into software and funnel builder. And then of course you've got Funnelizer here, where you can build from scratch. And whether you can take some of our templates and fill in your own copy, that's a little bit more advanced. The Funnelizer is going to be your most advanced option here. Actually, the Business Center. Gosh, there's so many. But we're not even talking about course creation and having your own membership site or anything like that. The question was just lead gen. So we've got MLSP campaigns, their giveaways, generic lead gen campaigns are generic to different industries and different niches. The custom lead generation campaigns are where you can customize them. Profit product campaigns. You'll want to check out some of these. I'm going to probably guess that your best bet is going to be the generic or the custom lead gen campaigns. And the answer to the question, like Jim is saying, is like it depends on your audience. We don't know. We need to get a little bit more information on what you're trying to do. Like if you're in debt elimination or in credit repair and we tell you, hey, our skincare offer or our weight loss lead gen campaign is killing it, it doesn't matter how good that campaign is for that audience. It's not going to work over with what you're doing. So, if you are in, that's why we recommend in the Start Here tab to get clear on who what business you're in, who is your dream client, who is, who do you solve, what problem do you solve, who do you serve? That's why we want to get you to a level 1 workshop as well, so we can work with you for 3 days straight. Because while we can get to that answer within minutes, it really, with our level 1 workshop, we dive deep into that and then we execute around that and we pull everything together. We pull in Facebook, the message to market. We really get clear on the number 1 thing you want to sell and who you are to the marketplace, what you stand for. And then we're going to build out a marketing plan specific on social that's going to support that and speak to that audience. So if you come down here and you look at our, generic lead gen campaigns, these are again done out of the box. We'll teach you in that little video on this page how to even add your own bonus to these things and integrate your own stuff on the thank you page as well. There's a lot of cool ways where not only, is your face going to be up here and stuff, and you can even edit what's in here by going over there's all sorts of stuff you could do. I don't want to get too much in the weeds here, But the answer here, Emily, is if you're in credit repair, this is a great giveaway, a great lead generator. Right? If I was in credit, I would be talking about, one tip from one of these, from this book and say, hey, I've got 4 more. Or if you've got a tip outside of the 5 we give you, right? And then say, hey, reach out to me. I've got this. I put together this little ebook. This giveaway is completely free. It's going to help you boost your credit 100 200 by 100 to 200 points fast. If you want it, let me know. So at the end of Facebook Lives, at the end of video, at the end of posts, at the end of value, if you're doing blogging, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you're at, a great call to action would be, hey, come download my report. It'll help you boost your credit instantly. And hopefully, if you're in this industry, and I don't know if you are, but if you're in credit, I'm hoping, guys, again that, this whole thing is about like you. So I'm hoping that if you are in credit repair, you have a story to tell where maybe your credit was in the toilet and you had to do this or that, or you made some decisions or when you were a little bit younger that came back to haunt you. Now you're in the process of cleaning it up. We're getting results, or maybe we have cleaned it up and now you just want to help. But that story is like the glue that will really help people be like, whoa, me too. I was a single mom and I had to make some tough choices, which destroyed my credit. And now I'm on the right track. Wow, she's just like me. Right. So that story, which we teach about how to share authentically, because that story is kind of they're joining or buying you, not the product, but you. And they feel that they can do it because of your story. Okay. So you can go through all the different campaigns and all the different stuff we have here inside of MLSP. There's a ton of them to choose from, depending on whatever industry you're in. Again, you can take these out of the box. You can add your own one-on-one call to these things. Obviously, these, when someone opts into these capture pages, they go into your list, right? And then you can build these from scratch. You can, take the templates, you can customize them and do all sorts of fun stuff. But there's a bunch of different things that you can do to create something very, very good, very targeted for your specific audience. Okay. I hope that helps. Not to, again, not answer that question. It's like, hey, okay, well, who do you serve? Because from that place, then we can get, put something together that they would see value in, that would be a good lead generator, or at least a good, test to see if this is what they want, and go from there. Cool. Cool.
All right. Awesome. So Emily, just to carry on that conversation, because I see you responded here, I'm wanting to help successful women in business. I'm also new to health and wellness, so helping people like me to succeed, even if they are new or succeeding. First thing I would just lack of being able to just have a conversation with you here because of webinar here. I would encourage you to get a little bit more detailed on what success looks like. What is the actual problem that you're solving for people that are in health and wellness or in business? I'm not, the language you would use, or a lead generator you would use for someone that is in like a brick and mortar business that's selling their supplements at a store versus someone that's in, say, network marketing that is trying to move online. Different problems, more or less, but the language you would use would be wildly different, right? The training you would give someone would be wildly different. So getting very clear on the problem that you solve for the specific audience that you are trying to help. And it can't just be that you want them to be successful. What would make them successful? Are they lacking leads and money? Like the MLSP war cry has always been leads and money. We will help you generate leads and make more sales in your business. Because if you know that a person needs leads and money, now we can solve that problem with specific training on how to get leads and how to make more money with their business. Okay. So just as like an exercise, I would pull out a sheet of paper and start doing a brain dump on, the problem that you solve, or the problem that the audience that you're serving experiences, and what you have to solve that problem, whether it's a free giveaway or part of your value ladder, the way you're making sales. All right. Actually, it looks like you were supposed to be at level 1, but you had to defer. So at level 1, this is what we cover in great depth on day 1 is at the level 1 workshop, is figuring out exactly who your audience is, how you serve them, the problems that you solve, and what success looks like in the long term after they work with you, download your thing, or buy your stuff. Cool. So you're on day 3 of zero rejection marketing. It sounds like that's that challenge. As a great place to be so that you can get extremely clear on those questions that I was asking there.
Yeah, awesome, Emily. I would keep going through that and then come back on Friday. Actually, come back on Friday and ask. We'll just open up the conversation and we'll dive into like, hey, okay, I'm in six. I want to help successful women in business get. Really like Jim's saying, what does that mean? You're new to health and wellness, so here's where the network marketing thing is like, well, I've got this product and or opportunity, and I want to help these people, which is easy enough to we can definitely create a brand and a presence and we can position that so that you're speaking to women, successful women in business, because gosh, successful women in business, do they want energy, right? Do they want clean, would they take health tips? Would they be interested if they're if they're entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial, they're going to need energy. They're going to need to have this body, moving at its optimal, at its peak, right? And you're going to be able to do that better with supplements and nutrition and health and wellness. So maybe, there's all sorts of ways where you could speak to successful business women and talk about marketing, talk about getting more clients, but also, hey, there's a way to bleed in, all sorts of really cool stuff, health things, because they're obviously interested in that too. And we can publish and create content that serves and speaks to that whole thing once we get clear exactly on who you are, what you stand for, which you'll get to here on day 3, 4, and 5 in that zero rejection marketing. So that's a great challenge to start with. Welcome to the family, and keep going, keep asking questions, keep doing the homework in that challenge. Write down, go through the examples and the exercises, and I promise you by the end of it, well, you'll be right on day 5. We'll be done by Friday. So come back to us, the Q&A, and we'll keep progressing. Okay, we'll keep having this conversation. Welcome to the family.
And do the exercises too. I know that challenge comes with kind of a workbook with some exercises to help you through each day to get clarity on every step that we take you through. So make sure you're doing those exercises too. That'll help. All right, Susan, if I use my podcast video recording for the podcast and the video on YouTube, my weekly webinar repurposed on YouTube as well, am I overdoing the repurposing, do you think? Please assume awesome quality video and sound. I don't think you can really overdo repurposing. That's actually one of the things that's going to save you a hell of a lot of time. You spend, it's the beauty of the 80-20 rule when you can repurpose content is it's a lot easier for you to get that content out and then spend 80% of your time marketing it. And I mean, just look at what we do. Like, we'll host a webinar and then we'll create a blog post around it. We'll cut it up and create a lead generation tool around it. We'll cut it up and put it on YouTube. We'll have it on Facebook. Like, we have that content everywhere because people that are looking for solutions on YouTube typically stay on YouTube. People that are looking for solutions on Facebook typically stay on Facebook. In the social world, we tend to stay in our comfort zone, right? On the platform that we typically like to be on. So there is no problem in what you're doing. I think it's brilliant that you are doing that. So heck yeah. Brian, you got anything on that?
Oh, I was muted. No, good. All good. All good.
All right.
Okay, cool.
I think I did see a link.
I got Miss Monique. Let me share my screen. Cool. And so just to, with Emily, we get that question quite a bit. And, because think about, even if we want to shoot, there's all sorts of examples, right? Where women, want to work directly in your example with successful business women. So maybe you come up with a 5-step plan, which you'll hear about. We've got a 3-step thing with MLSP, build, engage, sell, right? That's our framework. So, in your case, it could be, because with successful women, obviously, successful entrepreneurial women, we're going to be talking about marketing, right? We're going to be talking about social media and getting more clients, but we're also going to be talking about other, what else is important to them, right? What else is important to them? Maybe it is the health and wealth. Maybe it's the relationship, with their spouse or their kids, and being able, there's different topics that we could talk about. and then maybe on that health and on that health and wellness piece, when you talk about that, we can invite them into your product and or opportunity, right? And maybe a piece when we talk about overall business strategy, one of your concepts is multiple revenue streams, and you start talking about that, Kiyosaki, all sorts of every wealthy person on the planet believes in multiple revenue streams, especially in the crazy day, age of 2022, right? Who knows what's going to happen here with some of the, even industries. We've seen complete industries decimated over the last few years, right? So maybe what you teach entrepreneurial women is that, hey, you better have multiple revenue streams. Have you thought of a plan B? Do you have another revenue stream? Would you like to see one? Right. So there's all sorts of, we could get creative with your messaging, your framework for successful women. And there's pieces of it, right, where, even if you were in beauty, successful women, looking good on the outside, maybe might fuel their, them feeling good on the inside, of course, which is going to help them perform better, run their business better, be a better leader, right? So if you sold, makeup, maybe one of the tips is how to actually, how to look and feel good, from the inside, on the inside and the outside. And hey, if you want some tips on how to, or you want the products or whatever I use to help help me look good, look my best when it's time to perform or do a webinar or consult or do whatever, here's what I recommend. The whole, the miss, or not the missing piece, but the piece in all of this is the relationship, right? Once you build the bond, you said you were building a Facebook group, right? Once you build a relationship with these women, you'll be able to, once you have their ear and their trust, you can point to this and that. As long as it's relevant and you can frame it and spin it in a way that's going to help and solve a problem they have or help them get to the next level at XYZ, boom. I'm glad we're sticking on Emily here for a minute, but I'm glad that you're in that zero rejection challenge, because that whole thing is going to help you come up with your own framework based on what you want to do, who you serve, right, and who you stand for. And from that place, you'll never be like, what do I write? What do I promote? What do I talk about? Because you'll know, and there's power there. So cool. Okay. Anything, Jim? Anything there? Or this isn't going to take long. She knows what she's doing.
No, I think you're good.
All right, cool. So this is a Facebook profile, right? So with level 1 workshop and social media networking and prospecting, guys, we don't really, list building and email marketing is kind of in that phase. That's really a growth phase 2 strategy. Level 1 is about really communication and getting leads to talk to about your products and opportunity, and using Facebook to do it. So you don't have to spend money on ads or get into complicated funnel building. It's just straight up, if we can get 10 to 12 people a day through Facebook, and position our profile professionally, right, and do the activities like we learn in level 1, the friend request, the follow method, the messaging, the leveraging Facebook groups, the lives, the stories, the reels, and building an audience. In this example of women who reconnect with your inner badass through energy healing, body movement.
Can you zoom in just a little bit so we can get a better idea of what that's saying?
Better? You want more?
Yes. Yeah, no, that's better.
Okay, cool. So, with Monique here, guys, a really nice brand. Reconnect with your inner badass through energy healing, body movement, and self-love. So you can become, she's got that, here's what we're going to do. We're going to connect, right, with your inner badass through energy healing. So she's going to be building an audience of I know Christine, Monique here, women who are into energy healing, who are into the benefits of body movement, yoga, and that area of impact, and then self-love, right? So these are the audience, these are kind of the sub niches that she's going to be speaking to, so that you can, and then the end result of what they're going to get when you come work with Monique is you're going to become unstoppable, unapologetically unstoppable, right? And it's clear here, right up at the top. I love this. I think one of the best things you can do, I know Jim agrees, at level 1, with level 1 activities is have your own Facebook group. You guys know how big we are on Facebook groups. We get a ton of business through Facebook groups because of the bond. If you're just in a Facebook group and you're not there, you're not, dropping, value bombs, you're not connecting, you're not adding value in that group. Well, that's not going to do anything. But if you're running a Facebook group properly, man, you can really create a bond and create some really solid, powerful relationships, which will, eventually and soon become customers of yours. So I love this. Click here to join my free community. Let's check out when you do click this piece of real estate, which is the, right up at the top. Cool. Join this inclusive. So she's got a little bit about her. Love it. Monique's a little bit more advanced, guys. She's got like her own membership site and all sorts of fun stuff, and very also tech savvy. But this isn't hard to do. This is, I think, in Canva, unless she has a different gym. I think she uses Canva. But there's a whole bunch of softwares that do the same stuff. Join this inclusive community and know you're safe, supported, and more than enough as you are. My question is, Monique, why is the link here? Is this because you think they're going to... I've never done that. I've never seen that. I actually like maybe it's a little aggressive. I like putting the link right in here, right up top. But maybe someone else told you that, putting the link in here is not a good idea just because of share or because of some algorithm stuff. I always put it right up top. But you do have it in here. I don't know if this comment is always going to stay here or where it shows up in mobile or how it looks in mobile. I always put it in the comment, but anyway, personal preference. I'm guessing you're obviously intentionally doing that. What we teach at level 1. This is one of the biggest pieces of real estate. And she's got a link, a call to action for them to do something. Love it. She's got added a nice little inner light illuminator. I love that as well. And when you look at her profile picture here, she's got another link here. That's actually a different link. This is to book your call, right? I don't know if this is a free consult. Cool. It doesn't even, so it's just not specific as far as time. So she can kind of quarterback that. Well, let's click on the calendar.
Real quick, while Brian's doing this, just so Monique can answer a question real quick for me. She said your cover photo is circulated less when the link is in the description. Can you explain that? Can you go into a little bit more detail on that? When would a cover photo need to be circulated, and why would it be circulated? The only thing I can think of is what you're saying is that you personally would show up less if you had a link in a description of your cover photo. I've never heard that. But I could totally be missing something as well in terms of like circulating a cover photo. Because I'm not sure when that would be happening.
I mean, typically they say you don't want the link in the description because Facebook won't show it to as many people. But I mean, the next day it's gone anyway. To me, like you're in the mix. Like they won't show it maybe initially to as many people, but really, how many people are they going to show it to anyway?
You're saying, yeah, Brian. So she's saying like when you create a new cover photo, it goes out as a post.
Yes.
That's fine. I mean, if you want to do it and not have the link in the description for day 1 or something like that,
that's what
I would absolutely. This is more than a couple of days old. I would put the link in the description, especially on mobile. I would have it in both places. I wouldn't get rid of the comment that you have up there, but I would have it in the description at some point. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it on like the initial bump. Great. But yeah, once it's out, it's out. And your Monique and everyone, with level 1 is going to be like bringing people to your profile. So it's not about like, it's going to be lost and gone forever. It's not going to be in that routine. It's not going to be a new post anymore. So no one's going to see it again ever. So I think that's a really good kind of meet in the middle, because people will click this link and some of them won't find this comment or it'll look weird on mobile or whatever. So I would encourage you to put both of those links in the description. If you want to wait a day or two like Jim just recommended, cool. Yep, let's follow the link. This isn't weird. This is what happens with every... Cool, 15 minutes. Right on. Very cool. Actually, hold up. Cool.
Brian, just real quick. Monique, how many days out are you allowing people to book a clarity consultation with you? Or have you even set that up? Brian, go forward a little bit.
Oof.
Okay, yeah. So it may not even have an end date. You will experience a lot more no-shows the farther out you allow people to book. Okay. So we want to make sure that you do, I mean, like 3 to 5 days, maybe, especially since you have so much time. Like you have a lot of slots available. So it's not like they would be hard pressed finding a time right now. I would not set it. I wouldn't allow the default to take place right there. 60 days out. Like if someone booked 2 months in advance, hell, if I booked 2 months in advance for a free 15-minute call, I'm very likely to not show up. Not out of spite, just because I forgot about it. Right? Even if, especially if I don't have any skin in the game, if I haven't paid for it.
Yeah. We would also say, Monique, right here, just a little bit. You could probably make this a little bit more, a little bit more powerful instead of you find out what your goals and needs are and how I can help you achieve them. If you look back here on this, you got a lot of flair and pizzazz up here, right? Could you use some of this language here? When some, and it may not seem like a big deal, guys, but it's still a 15-minute. This is that's where a lot of marketers miss it. Like this is an offer. Getting someone to actually click on this is an offer. No, we're not selling anything. We're not even capturing an email address. But every piece, like people are busy. How, we got to get them to not only stop the scroll, but this is an offer right here. This right here, this free Facebook group is an offer. Okay. So even when we get them over to that, Calendly link up here for Monique, really, why am I or anybody going to spend 15 minutes? What can I expect to get out of? Is there a little bit more? I would just put a little bit more thought on there. Obviously, you're going hard with the one-on-ones. We love that. See if you can get a little bit more creative on what they're going to get in exchange for their 15 minutes. Not even if they don't buy or whatever that is, but like, can you promise them, I don't know, a breakthrough or X, Y, whatever that would be, versus just, hey, we'll look at your goals and see if I can help you hit them. Because you do a really good job with copy and creativity. I would throw some of that over there as well. So she's got, love yourself to life, glow up goodies for you. Love it. She's got she's got a link in her bio here, or bio section. It goes to a link tree. Super cool. Name and get on the VIP list so you never miss another update. Holy hell. Look at all these things. Cool. Helping you reclaim and reconnect with your internet through. So the same copy as up on that banner, up on her cover photo. Monique, I'm guessing that this means something to you, the audience you're building. I'm into energy stuff, and I don't know what any of these stand for. I'm guessing these are like accolades, right? Because I know you've been through a ton of work and have all sorts of cool stuff going on. So 7-day trial, cool. Visit Xmas Gifts Miss Central. Cool. Probably time to edit that a little bit. We're taking our holiday offer down here tomorrow. Yin Yourself 29-day yoga, Yin Yoga challenge. Love it. TikTok. Cool. MC's favorite things. So while we're here, I would, our Monique, just, with links like this, it's going to be, I know this is tough because we want to keep it tight. This page looks awesome. Guys, by the way, we just dove into this. X in the chat for Monique. This stuff is awesome, right? She's got a profile. It's up. We always, before we even dive into any critiques, we acknowledge the leader for having put together the offer, the funnel, in this case, a profile. Great stuff. Amazing stuff, right? She is, my gosh, like in the healing space, I guarantee that she is like 99% more ahead as far as branding and positioning in a good spot in 2022 to start making some good money and serving this audience. Okay. So very cool. But Monique, we're going to tell, Jim will tell you as well, like we prefer benefits here. TikTok, what is this? Hey, come follow me on TikTok for real life body movement examples or whatever that would be. Or, hey, join the community for daily inspiration to do XYZ, right? Probably time to get rid of this one in general. Unlimited yin yoga. Remember, Jim didn't even know what yin yoga was. He's into yoga. He knows he needs to stretch more. He just beat me up in racquetball right before this call, and it'll probably serve him to stretch out a little bit because he said his shoulder's a little bit, rusty now, pulled something, right?
I just
So
don't.
maybe
I think that was very big of you to admit that you just got in
well,
racquetball shortly before this. It was a good example because I am sore right now, and my shoulder hurts, and my leg hurts, and I'm feeling old. But I do want to say thank you for admitting that.
hey, I can admit, I can also throw out there that I won this first half of the outing in the racquetball court. So we'll call today a split. But
Yeah, but
Jim
like
is
if
leading
like a
overall.
title was on the line,
Yeah.
it'd be like the last person that won leaves with the title kind of
Yeah.
thing, right? So
Yeah.
kind of, you winning before is kind of a moot point, right?
Mm, mm. All right, maybe with this, Monique, because Jim, maybe he would be interested in this if he knew that this yin yoga, the benefits, it was like shoulder this or that, or maybe we're assuming that your audience knows the benefits of what that is. But either way, the takeaway, that what we're gonna, MCs, this is about you, it's not about them, which is not never really a good thing. Your favorite, my best kept secrets to help you get XYZ. That's going to be more powerful than like, hey, look at me, my favorite stuff. But other than that, this is up. The links are hot. Looks good. You've got the email list right here, VIP list. I would go a little bit deeper on what this even means and another update. Again, what's in it for me? Why is this important to me? Because Monique, guys, she is going to get more traffic to these sites, to these banners, to these images and these links. So really, like, we gotta bring our best foot forward. And the difference could mean, if you bring 10 people here, the difference from like 1 people joining or clicking versus 7 or 8, this adds up. This is the difference between like this, the high level income producers. Every piece matters. Every word is specific, especially on something like this. Because obviously on a profile, right, there's not that much room. There's not, and the only thing you really have, is these are going to change all day, every day. If you've been to level 1, we recommend, you're using Facebook as a social media networking tool to grow your business, you're going to be posting twice a day. This is going to change all day. You've got this, right? And these links, I love that she shared some cool stuff about her, and she's got her links, her Instagram, her TikTok, YouTube. This is her blog, interests, love it. She's got photos that she quarterbacked or orchestrated, have specifically here as well, because those you can control. She's got some life events. I mean, overall, really, really good stuff. Monique, great job. It looks really good. You got 1,000 people following you. Very cool. How many? I can't see your friends. Cool. You've hid your friends. Very nice. Right on. X in the chat, guys. Very cool, right? I know she's got about me stuff, photos, videos, I'm sure, because she's posting, like, she's very active, building her business. And there you go. Hey, she's doing something there. That's kind of fun. Working out, doing a live at the same time, or meditating, yoga, whatever that is. Very cool. Jim. Monique, great work. And Jim, was there any? I can't see the chat because I'm sharing right now. I got to move the screen.
No, I think that Monique, you're doing great. You're doing awesome. The tips and tricks that we even talked to you about is kind of just like fine tuning and tweaking some of the language and things like that you're using. Obviously, just small things here and there. So keep up the amazing work, and thank you as always for sharing your stuff with us so we can take a look at it and hopefully help everyone that is on here as well.
Go. All right, man. Any last minute links or any questions or anything? Great job, Monique. Keep it up. Love it. Love it. Keep publishing. Keep building the audience. You know the deal. Keep growing this group of women who are right here, guys. Right? It's very clear what she does, who she serves, and the end result that they're interested in. Right? The benefit. So if someone's checking her out, they know they're going to expect from Monique energy healing, body movement, as well as self-love tips, strategies, posts, content. Cool.
All right. Awesome. B, I didn't see any other questions come in while we were talking to Monique. I'm scrolling up right now.
Cool. Yeah, I've actually, a friend of mine just said squash. It's called, Susan, it's called squash. An Australian friend told me it's called squash, not racquetball, and that we make up silly terms for sports for some reason, I guess. I'm not sure if that's true.
Well, if you say squash and racquetball, it means you lost in 2 languages. That's awesome. Ha!
Funny guy.
You got jokes today. All right, yeah, I don't see any other questions.
Cool. All right, guys. We'll leave it at that. We appreciate you. We love you. Here's the link, guys. Promote it, and we'll have some fun tomorrow night. I promise you, people will walk away and say, "Wow, that was cool." And you know, chances are, if they feel that way, it'll be worth $1 to at least try in the beginning of the year a marketing system to see if they can, if they can get it done and get a better result in 2022. So encourage you, if you are an affiliate, we had a couple questions. What's the best link right now? The best link right now is this link right here. It's live, it's interactive, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. While it's not like a launch or anything, I'm certain I'll be, sharing actually the holiday cash flow challenge, because it ends tomorrow night at midnight. So there you go. Jim, you good?
Yeah. Yeah, good.
You said that very oddly.
Well, I just saw a link come in. Do you want to take a look at it real quick?
Can you pull it up? Excuse me.
Yeah. All right. So, Questy, it looks like this might have been a webinar that you did a while back. If that's the case, give us some info, man. How'd it go? Did you get some attendees? You build your list? My guess is that right now, when someone opts in, it looks like you have a live webinar going on. So my guess is that when someone opts in here, they actually register for a webinar, probably with Zoom. Do you actually have that connected? But I think awesome, dude. If you did your own webinar here, that's fantastic. Live webinar begins Wednesday, December 22nd, 7 p.m. UK time. All right, awesome. So with that said, great work. We can improve, I think, a little bit about about the copy that's going on here. We can do a lot better on that headline, I think. And again, you got your own webinar up. That's fantastic. So I'll let Brian take a stab at the copy here. I will say that it's confusing to me in like some of the wording that you use, like secret 1, how to make money from your own bills. I think we can probably get a little bit more clear on what that would mean to me. How to get paid a monthly recurring income when people pay their bills. Okay. How to make money without owning any product or service and storing any inventory. Okay. So, Questy, I'll let Brian go take a look at the copy. In the meantime, can you give us an idea of who your audience is? Okay, like who were you sending this link out to attend this webinar? What groups were you hitting up? Where are these people hanging out? Overall, like what is the audience that you're trying to serve here, and the problem that you're solving? And B, you go ahead.
Questy, I'm guessing that big white box is going to be a you with a video or an image explaining whatever this is in a little bit more detail. It sounds like you're in the middle of editing it. Okay. Well, like Jim said, congrats. This is a live webinar, how to make money online when people pay their bills. How to make money. So I'm guessing this is an opportunity. You're going to get them to a webinar and you're going to present an opportunity, a business opportunity. Well, Quessy, because it was on the December 22nd, how did it go? Did people respond to this language? I mean, I kind of dig the idea of making money when friends and family pay their I don't know their utility bills, phone bills, electric bill. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I mean, it's not a bad, simple. I would even leverage. I like using 2022 right now. Like, hey, like I would use that if I was doing a live webinar to promote like an opportunity right now. I'd be like 3 simple ways, or what? It doesn't even need to be a number. It's just like, hey, in 2022, would you like to make money? When friends and family pay their every single time they pay their monthly bills, would you like to make money and help them do the same? Right. And then maybe you've got a 20-minute presentation that shows them exactly the details on how when people pay their monthly bills, they can start earning money. And then you've got like an offer. I don't know how you're doing it, but maybe you have a Facebook group as a bonus or some guides or teaching or marketing set up or whatever to help them actually get out there and share the opportunity or share this with them. I mean, I like the concept of it. I think it would work.
Quest, is it mainly utility bills? So you're focused on mainly helping parents. Okay, utility
I mean,
bills.
I dig it. I like that. I think that's unique, right? It's just what you'll learn when you attend, how you can make money every single time you pay. It's an essential utility bill. Like you're paying a monthly utility bill. Would you like to make money every time you pay it? Would you like to make money when your friends and family pay their utility bills? Right? And how to help your friends and family earn money when they pay theirs. Like those could be your 3 secrets. And then I don't know if they give you a PowerPoint or you've got something set up. I mean, I think it's a cool hook. I think if it is utility bills, I'd call a spade, like how to make money every single time you pay and not, it's a utility bill they have to pay anyway. Like maybe even play with that. Like, hey, if you pay a utility bill, you can make money every time you pay that bill. Right? And get them on a show, tell them it's a 30-minute live presentation. And I mean, I dig it. I mean, smoothing out the edges with the copy would be good if it's specifically for parents and specifically when they pay their utility bills, play with that. Play with that. I would say, we're at time here, Quessy. Do your best and get something together. Obviously, you're in there editing right now. Play with this a little bit more and then bring it to us on Friday and we'll dive a little bit deeper. Get your link out before 3 minutes before the hour and we'll absolutely, we'll kind of, we can massage this and throw this on a Word document and kind of write it with you. Okay. But I do think that if it is for parents and it is a utility bill, we can get very specific with this presentation and you get the lead, of course, in your autoresponder. They're hopping on your Zoom. I mean, I dig it. I like it. And then maybe we
It
can
sounds like
the
this leads
offer.
into it might be replicated, but it's a leaders webinar.
Oh, it's not Quessy's?
Right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, maybe Friday we can even take a look at the thank you page. I don't know if it's instant access, I would let them know what that is. So it's a live webinar with another leader. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool, man. I don't know if it was live or it's supposed to be on demand or instant access, but just keep that in mind as you polish it up for Friday and bring it back to us, and we'll kind of dive deep with you. Okay.
Yeah. Question, please come back. And I think that just when you go in to edit this content, keep in mind now that you've decided that you're focusing mainly on parents. So the language you could use would be wrapped around an audience that understands, how this could affect their lives as parents. Okay. And what was the other thing? And it's utility bills, right? So the benefit of using something like utility bills is that everyone has utility bills. Even just that clarifies for me what this is really talking about. Okay. And I'd be curious how they, like the language they're using to get registrants on their webinar. My guess is that you're using this as a front page so you get the lead before you send them over to their webinar. But come back on Friday, tweak this a little bit, do whatever you want to do with it. Come back on Friday and we'll do more of a deep dive for you.
Good stuff though, Quessy. I mean, the page is up. That's just now it's time to, level it up and get it out there. Hopefully as early as even next week. If we can bring it back to us Friday, we'll hang with you and make sure we're on the right page, and then maybe you can have this presentation. I mean, if it isn't live, even easier, but we'll see where you're at on Friday and prepare you for some traffic, for some emails, for some registrants. Cool. All right, guys. With that, cool. We will see you guys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for being here. We will see you soon. And there you go. Great stuff. Monique, thank you. Quessy, thank you. Emily, thank you for the questions, the interaction. Susan, of course. Anthony, what's up, man? Ryan, all you guys who are here every single day with us, stretching, learning, growing. Very cool. Jim, you good?
Yep. All good. Thank you, guys.
All right, y'all. Tomorrow night, this webinar's a wrap. We'll see you in the group. Head over in the group, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.